Hi, this is Chantal from the Purring Cat Studio. Welcome to my channel. I will make a quick video about these. I've talked about those and I call them medallions, and I will show you how I make them. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's get right to it. We want to make these. Now we can make the circle ones, and I have square ones. I don't know where the other one went, but I do have square ones. So let's start by a square one. Okay, so I already picked these items because I had a piece of this paper, and so there's papers from, see, I know I'm missing a part, but that will be covered by this one, so I will not worry about that for now. So I will go right ahead and start gluing while I chit chat with you. So yes, some of my papers come from Pink Monarch Prints. Some come from Maremi Small Art, her free digi papers. You can look her up on Instagram. And some come from My Porch Prints. And so yeah. And I will also, let me see. I will also, of course, as usual, link everything I've used in the description box. And any links I can give you for the digital papers and glossy accent right here. And as far as the little wooden pieces, you don't have to use wood. I found those, I think I found some at the Dollarama. I don't know if you have Dollarama where you're watching, but here in Canada we have Dollarama. And but any, craft stores like Michael's as well. We found some at Michael's. But if you don't have those pieces of wood, let me see if I can show you. I've done some just directly on the paper, as long as it's cardstock. Let me see. I want to make sure you see this. I know there's glare. I'm sorry. There. See? And it's just cardstock. It will curl when it dries, and you have to be very careful when you try to uncurl it because this will crack. So you have to be very gentle, or you can put a piece of cardboard underneath whatever you're making, like a real box, a box of whatever, Amazon or whatever, and you can cut it into pieces and make the base for it instead of wood, and problem solved, right? Okay, so let's ink the edge of this. You know by now, if you've watched a few of my videos, that I like to ink everything because it avoids seeing white where you don't want it. Sometimes it's to age it to look vintagey, and sometimes it's really just because I don't want to see where I cut the paper. So here we go. And apply this right here. I'm just putting things I think are nice and making something with it, because once you do those medallions, I find that they're very, you know what, I think you're a little far. Let me zoom in a tiny bit. Don't want to be too close. There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, once you do those, you can add them as an embellishment. It could be on a card, it could be on a tag, it could be on a journal page. I make tassels with them, or yeah, tassels, but I also make page markers with them. I take like 2 images like this, those are like flowers, and I'll put the ribbon in the middle and glue them on top of one another, and then you have both sides, right? Very easy. And sometimes if I have like, let me see if I can find one of my journals real quick. I'll actually see there's an example right here. And also inside, if I'm not mistaken, let me just check quickly. I don't want to do a flip through. I have flip throughs anyways. I put one here. That's not a belly band, but see, it just really adds. I thought I had one here, but anyways, in the middle of a belly band, I'll put this on back later. And it just adds interest as well. I wish I could have shown you the one. It's just sitting on the belly band, but I don't want to look through my stuff right now. So let's move on. Okay, so see, right now I think this is very nice. Just, whoops, just like this. You know, I'm gonna ink the edge of the wood as well. I think it's better. Okay, very nice. Oops, I put glue from my fingers on it. Okay, there we go. How about we make another one? I don't know. I feel like doing another square. So let me see. How about we use this for a base? Yes, yes, I like it. There we go. Let's glue this down. Okay. Perfect. There we go. So this will be the background. Beautiful music sheet. Now what am I going to do for in front? You know, let me see. What do I see nearby that I could use? Nope. Oh, wait, I have paper here. I'm sorry, I'm off camera. I do that. I'm sometimes so concentrated on what I'm trying to do that I forget. Chantal, go back in front of the camera. That's why people are here. What's the point if you're not showing them what you're doing? Okay, there. I think this would look nice there. Oh, you know what? I have ruler, like a... Hold on, let me grab it. It's right here. Ooh, I have this too. Oh my goodness. See, that's the thing. The more I look, the more I find things I want to use. Hold on. Where's the ruler paper? Okay, let me just... This is my file. Well, one of my numerous files. That's from My Porch Prints. I really like that. I might cut something out, but that's not what I was looking for. That's what I'm looking for. There. I am telling you, I am such in the grunge groove. Is that a thing? I am loving it. Like, do I tear it or cut it? Oh, I want this. Yeah, I'm just in that vibe. I just can't help myself. There's something about it that I just love. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Maybe there's a little too much of that tear, the white. There we go. Okay, let's see what this looks like. What if I put this here and put this right there, and let's cut something. How about something with letters? Okay, let's see. what if I put this right there? I'm not certain about this number anymore. And nope. You know what? I think this is too light. I don't know. Is it though? Or am I just being picky for one tiny thing? See, that's the thing too. That's the process. That's why things take long sometimes to make, you know? I take my time, I move things around. I am getting a little better at being a little faster. I'm off camera again. Sorry. Okay. What about this? What about this? It's not bad. How about... No, I like this like that. And... there. What do you think? Is that good? Yeah. You know what? This is just a tag, and if we don't get to it, you won't see the process of the rest. So, because I want to get to use that glossy accent. So, already I'm confused there. Right here, like this. Okay, and you know, I want something else. I don't want this. I don't want that. Hold on. You know what I'm looking for? I know what I'm looking for. I want a flower or a butterfly, but it has to be small. So let me think real quick. Do I have a small butterfly that's already cut, you know, or a flower, or, oh wait, now I think in my washi tape flowers I have some that are smaller, and if not I can always, oh, he would look so great. He's a little big. Oh, you know what? He kind of fits. And you kind of see through him. I'm going to use that. Now, just a little note, before I start pouring that glossy accent, I've never poured it on washi. So, hopefully it will work. Okay, my goodness, I feel like you're still far. Because, maybe because it's such small work. And, so I'm going to peel this off, and then we're going to get to it. Hold on. There we go. Oh, this is always nerve-wracking for me when I'm trying to peel one of these while filming, because I never know. It could take me 2 seconds like it just did, or I could be struggling for a minute and a half on the camera. How lovely. Okay. How lovely. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna cut the excess right here, because you can't, that's another thing, okay? Just make sure whatever you don't want to see coming out, you know, in excess of whatever square or cardboard or whatever you decided, cut it now, because you can't do it once it's all solidified, once your glossy accent is on there, because believe me, it'll crack, it'll break, and it'll ruin your work. Okay. Just want to make sure it's stuck real good. There we go. I wanted to do a round one as well. I just don't want to take too much time. So I think you get the idea. I wanted to try with these, now I'm a little too close. Let me back it up a tiny bit. There. I wanted to try with these beautiful stamps. Those are so beautiful. If you want, I'll try and link them. I mean, we're not using them today, but I'm still gonna link them because they're so beautiful. And they come in this beautiful metal box. I use them a lot. I use them a lot. Okay, I'm gonna push things around here, make a nice clean space for you to see what I'm doing. So before you start pouring your glossy accent, I do suggest you cover your surface with something that you'll be able to lift your pieces if you want to clear your work surface, right? So because I make many crafts sometimes in a row, so I can't just leave them on my table. I need my table to work. So there, piece of cardboard, and at the same time it serves another purpose. Another purpose, I mean, is if it goes over, then you know it won't damage anything. Okay, so make sure you have a needle, because while you pour, you might get bubbles. And I've made that mistake a few times. Let me show you. There's a bubble here. I don't know if you'll see it, but I'll try and get it as close as possible. Let me see. Do you see the bubble? Hold on. Nah, you're not going to see the bubble. Okay, but... oh, yes, there. Haha. I see the bubble. And it's... do you see it? Yeah. So that's a problem. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean, once you know, when you use them, they're still beautiful and shiny. But if you're like me, it does bother me. So I'm probably not going to use them. So the secret is, first, don't push on the bottle. Don't push the liquid out. Let the liquid, I mean, you can push a little bit. Obviously, it needs to come out. But, oops, I think I'm trying to figure out. This is a brand new bottle, and I don't think I cut enough. But at the same time, I don't want to cut too much. So, okay. So as I was saying, of course you need to push the liquid out, but don't push too much, because that will also create bubble and air. Okay, so I will get a little closer, and I'm going to try and put myself at an angle where you actually see how I'm pouring. Well, that's the best I can do. Otherwise you'll start, yeah, it's not going to be great on the screen. Now I see that my hands need cream. With all the washing and all the sanitizing, my hands look so, yeah, anyways, plus the close-up on the camera is not helping. Okay, enough about the hands. Let's get pouring. So I'm starting in the middle, and I hope you will see. I really wish I could. Let me see if I can zoom in just a tiny bit more. Oh my goodness, I always zoom back first. Okay. So oops, there was a bubble there. See? Look, needle. Oh, it popped on its own, but I see another one here. I might make bubbles because it's been a while and now I stopped. Hold on. You can just drag it too, because at the beginning it's still very liquid, right? So you can just drag it until the bubble disappears. So you wait. See, there's a bubble. Do you see? Hold on. Anyways, so you just have to gently press and try and make an even flow, and use the tip, that's what I do, to move your glossy accent around. I mean, I look like I'm going a little rough, but so far I don't really have a whole lot of bubbles, and if I do, I will go back and pop them. And because I don't want to take too long. I mean, it doesn't harden that fast, but okay, so I bring it all the way to the edge. Oh, I see that here there's like a dimple. Oh, okay, I think moving it was enough. I want to make sure it's everywhere along the edges, because the last thing I want is for the edges to be uneven. And remember, we put paper with glue, and I will usually go around my work once it's all dry, like tomorrow, and I will put some glue just with my finger and rub it against the edge to make sure that the paper is still really well bonded to the piece of wood underneath. Now, I did not do the most perfect job because I can see bubbles that I'm trying to pop without creating new ones. Sometimes if the bubble is big, you can kind of drag it, but I find that sometimes it just don't want to pop. They're so small, and they're not big, but they bother me. I just don't want it there. See, now the more I look, the more I see. I don't know. Maybe you can't see them on the camera, but I sure can. I'm just going to wipe this on my finger right here. Oh, this one I popped. See, you have to make sure there's nothing on your needle, or it won't pop the bubble. It'll just move the liquid around. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm just here popping bubbles. And maybe I'll just fast forward the process, but at the same time, I just thought you could see how I do it. So this I'll put aside, and then I'll make, now it looks really, you know, it doesn't look great right now, but it will dry and become clear. So let's do this one and try to make less bubbles. So let's do this. Now I can feel this has different heights in it because of the different layers I put. So I'm just going to be more careful so it doesn't create bubbles. I love bubbles, but not on my work. I love bubbles outside in the summer. I will not hesitate to take that bubble wand and blow bubbles. I love it. Okay. I don't know how your spring is going, but here in Nova Scotia, I find that there's not really a spring. It's winter, and then the next day you wake up, it's 25 degrees, everybody's wearing flip-flops. It's pretty much it. Like, we don't, back in Montreal, I remember you could really see the transition a lot better, because, you know, it would start being 7 Celsius, and then 9, and then 12, and then a few weeks later, you're up to 15, and then first thing you know, you're in the 20s, and it's summer. Here, we had a beautiful, beautiful weather. I need something to wipe my finger off. We had beautiful weather for a week before March break, and then during March break, it was horrible. Oh my God, was it ever terrible. And since then, we've been struggling to have a good, you know, a beautiful day. I mean, we've had a few where it's like 13 degrees and sunshine. 13 degrees Celsius, obviously, not Fahrenheit. And but it's so windy where I am. I'm in Cape Breton, and oh my goodness, the wind. I will never get used to it. I don't like the wind, and I never will. It's noisy. You can't hear the birds when it's windy. Whenever it's supposed to be kind of nice, the wind will always ruin it and make it colder. But you know, I wasn't born and raised here, so I don't think I'll ever get used to it. And there you have it. So this is how I make those beautiful, how did I call them in my introduction? Oh, let me back up a little bit. In my video when I started. Medallions, yes, because, I don't know, that's the name I thought suited them. Medallions. If you have another name for them, you can suggest it. And that's how I make them. And what I'm going to do is, when I'm done this video, I will, tomorrow morning, I'll film those and show you the result once they're all dried and clear. And I'll just attach it to this video, because this lady here has learned how to edit. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. Hello. Hi. Good morning. So this is the result. So I think this little birdie would have looked a lot better if the paper underneath had been, I don't know, all dark or all bright, but not both. I still don't dislike it. I'm just saying, unfortunately, he doesn't show very well because he's quite pale. But at least I know, I mean, I'm sure you can see how beautiful this finish is. This one worked really, really well. Look how gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? We created a brand new, you know, thing, for lack of a better word, thing, thingy is what I like to say. So, yeah. So whether you did it on a piece of wood like I did, if you had any, or a piece of cardstock or cardboard that you cut out of a, you know, a packaging box or whatever it is, I mean, look at the result. It's beautiful, it's shiny, it's solid. You can glue this on anything to add interest and texture. Oh, it's really beautiful. So I hope you like it, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Bye-bye.